strap in the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store.
I told them that. I said, yeah, they gave you that bullshit. They wanted you to finish that shit off.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that.
He got nervous. I told him that. I told him that. He said, I played the same way.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Bro, they let that nigga break that shit, bro.
A nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards.
Because I keep telling him he's not good. He's predictable. He can score, but he's really not good.
Here's Cook again.
He's okay with the Lions because he's the Lions.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man that was 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
56.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Allen.
Oh my God, bro.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these
I really don't like Josh Allen
coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh my God. Possession coach. Right, man.
Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
All play the same.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now Richardson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, but now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you get a team working together, and you get the crowd involved, fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more.
Oh my God!
Just across
He's supposed to run by that.
Work on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's Allen.
Oh my God, my man fell. Are you serious? Like, are you serious?
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Ah, that's touchdown.
Down at the 27-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Allen again. Allen going to run with it. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To the air, Allen. He'll try and do this himself. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, my God, bro.
He's got room to run. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. An inside run with Jenkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson to throw off play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed.
Thank you. I said he catch that, bro.
Complete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
A 52-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now Allen. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
On the set. Let it.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And the Browns, first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
31-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake. Left side, he's got the tight end, Fannin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, well, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
Mustang 19.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Allen going to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well. That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Throwing now is Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Taking it about the 36. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop it.
Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 50 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Here we go.
Judkins going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to hammer it into Judkins. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And this time he is in. Quinshon Judkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gay is on for the point after. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Now the former volunteer is Dylan Sampson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dylan Sampson, 53 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
A gain of 15.
Allen going to change the look here.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 60 yards. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
As they're on 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got his man. It's Thornton.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
But Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020. 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Open man, that's gone. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards to pick up there.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 0-1, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You got to go to the Tuck roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this in Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82. And the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless.
Now it's Richardson.
And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Harold Fannin, a 22-yard touchdown Brown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Pushing his way through.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's Allen. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles.
Really
it's been their day.
The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
What are you talking about?
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
A quick throw, but incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Cougar 19.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. He's going to launch this thing right
My man, Trip. Are you fucking kidding me?
down to the 10.
Like, yo.
Touchdown.
This nigga just tripped.
Dante Thornton, 84 yards. And the Browns have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.